Hello, welcome back to the moral stories. And the story is about snake bite. In this story, there is an innocent young boy whose name is Raj, and he is adventurous and like to meddle with creatures like snake and bees. And he has grandparents who are concerned about his well-being and safety. One day, he saw a small snake in the compound. It was crawling along slowly, but when it saw a boy, it moved quickly and hid itself in a coconut shell. He quietly went near and closed the mouth of the coconut shell with a stone. Then he took the shell and ran to his grandmother. "Look, grandmother," he cried, "I have caught a snake." "Snake?" asked grandmother in alarm. She was shocked. She cried for help. Grandfather came running when he learned that he had a snake in the shell. He snatched the shell and threw it away. The snake crawled away and disappeared behind some bushes. Grandfather warned him never to go near a snake because snakes were very dangerous. Later in the evening, he tried to catch a bee and it stung him on his finger. He felt a sharp pain. He ran to grandmother and told her that he has been bitten and wanted her to do something to stop the pain. Grandmother thought that he had been bitten by a snake. She called out to grandfather. Grandfather came at once. He looked at his finger and there was a blue mark. Without a word, he took him in his arm and started running. He ran across the garden and through the paddy fields. He ran and did not stop until he reached a small house quite some distance away from their home. Then he shouted for the man who lived there. An old grey-haired man came out of the house. He knew the cure for a snake bite. Grandfather asked him to cure his grandson. The old man took him inside. He looked at his finger and then asked him to sit down and not to move. After that, the boy sat on his grandfather's lap. The grey-haired old man took some water in a small brass vessel, sat in front of them, and started reciting some mantras. Raj wanted to tell them that it was a bee and not a snake that bitten him, but grandfather held him tight and did not allow him to talk. Grandmother too had arrived by then, and some other people with her. They looked sad and silently watched him. By this time the pain in his finger had stopped, but still he had to sit there and get cure of his snake bite. After a few minutes, the old man got up, washed Raj's finger, and gave him some water to drink. He asked him to keep quiet for some more time. Then the old man turned to grandfather and said, "Thank God you brought Raj in time. He is out of danger now." It was indeed a poisonous snake that bit him. Grandfather, grandmother, and all others thanked the old man for the magic cure. On returning home, grandfather sent him a gift. So now, I am going to ask you some questions. Do you like playing with animals? Did you or anyone you know ever get scratches by a cat or bitten by a dog while playing? So in this story, Raj is curious about creatures like snakes and bees. In the evening, when he tries to catch a bee, he gets stung. He runs for help to his grandmother and shows her the sting. She immediately thinks that it is a snake bite. His grandfather looks at the bite and thinks exactly the same thing. He picks him up and runs to the house of a man who he believes can help them. Raj does not get a chance to tell anyone that he has been bitten by a bee and not a snake. So, sometimes people misunderstand and react to situation without listening or asking questions. Has this kind of things ever happened to you? Please answer in comment box and make sure do not forget to subscribe my channel. And I will provide you such kind of moral stories video. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much.